Hello everybody. Already took the alternator off. One bolt down here, one bolt up here, the nut for the red wire, and that clip. Take the belt off. Yeah. Am I going to clean that alternator? No. It's getting new bearings, new brushes, and that is it. And we'll see if it works. New rear bearing. It's got new brushes in it. It's not a very big alternator. Yep. I can't sometimes figure out something that should have been simple, but every now and then, you know, even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Well, this shouldn't have been a problem, but I guess maybe ethanol gas does this or something. I don't know. But I had bought a few of these cork gaskets, new. They were still in the package, and I was trying to put that carburetor together for my car, right? Well, you notice how that's got a crease in it, top and bottom. I've never been able to put together a carburetor of any kind that's set for a long time without occasionally having a problem, because, you know, it's just it's what happens with old stuff. And I'm not making excuses. It's just, you know, maybe improper cleaning, I don't know. But when I put that together, it was the same size as these. It's the same size as these. I didn't have any of those. I did have those cork gaskets. So when I put that together, I used one of those cork gaskets. Well, when I took it apart, I didn't notice that it had swelled. And when it swelled, it didn't fit properly anymore. So it went from running okay, but it didn't have one of the idle circuits, so that's the reason I had to take it back apart, to running like shit. And I kept chasing my tail, and even had this apart 2 or 3 times, and for some reason I didn't notice that. They used to call those 780 dual lines, dual feeds. Whatever you want to call them. They were a 390 Ford 4-barrel. That actually lists as a 600, but it's a 390 Ford, 67 Ford Fairlane 390 main body. It's just a 600, but you know, here's your list number. But, you know, dual feed, dual line, whatever you want to call that, the fuel comes in over here, comes out, goes back, goes into that one. I didn't want that. I wanted it, but I didn't have enough to actually do it. So I just kind of put a normal bowl front and back on it with this line. But that's Ford. This is Ford. I would have loved to have the front one, but none of those metering blocks were out here. 600 vacuum normal inline 600. There's the list for it, 1945. Kind of would have been a lot easier if it had been a mismatch, but kind of is. So,
Hi, it's 551. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you ever get tired of house?
Not really.
Most people do.
If I could get up early enough, I'd come in here in the morning.
Jump for breakfast. Yeah. There's that. He's getting your order for you. Right behind me. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. I'm not a morning person either, man.
I like the cheddar rounds enough to stay up all night just to come in
I
here.
wish we had them all day. We just don't have to get enough hours to do it all day.
You have
See
a
you,
good
man. Have a good night, buddy.
You too. All right. 1,300 miles. Doesn't sound like much. When you consider the car was wrecked for 7 years and, you know, was never meant to be on the road again in the first place, was never expected to be on the road again in the first place, then 1,300 miles for what I spent fixing this car, I'm satisfied with that. If I compare it to how much money it's already saved me versus driving that Neon for the same amount of time, the car has already paid for itself. It gets anywhere between 43 and 55 miles per gallon, depending on the weather, the gas you're running, if you're going uphill, downhill, if you've got a tailwind, if the fat lady's in the second row. It just depends, but it's anywhere between 43 and 55 miles per gallon. And it would probably do better on, say, mid-grade or premium dyno squeezers, you know, but right now we're kind of burning whatever's the cheapest I can find. So, pretty good, right?